There's a quiet epidemic spreading through our world, unseen, unchallenged, and devastating. It's not a virus, it's not a war, it's something far more subtle. It's called brain rot. Brain rot isn't a clinical diagnosis, it's a state of mind, a slow, creeping erosion of your attention, your motivation, your sense of self. It begins innocently. A scroll here, a click there, a quick video to pass the time. But soon your mind is no longer your own. You wake up and reach for your phone before you breathe. You open apps before your eyes have adjusted to the light. You consume and consume, but never feel full. This isn't just about screen time. It's about the numbing, the sedation, the quiet disconnection from the inner life that once made you you. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who once dreamt vividly. He wanted to build, to write, to change the world. But each night he numbed himself with noise. Each morning he reached for distraction. The dreams remained, but the will to act faded. Slowly, imperceptibly, he became content with passivity. Not happy, just numb. He thought he was resting, but really he was rusting. This is the future we're drifting toward. Not a dystopia of violence or chaos, but one of docility. A world where we're technically free, yet willingly caged by algorithms that flatter our instincts and dull our ambition. Where convenience replaces discipline. Where stimulation replaces reflection. Brain rot isn't just ruining your life, it's making sure you never truly live it. It's making sure you never get bored enough to think, never uncomfortable enough to change, never quiet enough to hear your inner voice. And that's the tragedy. Your potential doesn't die in flames, it fades in silence. One of the most potent contributors to brain rot today is adult content. It promises quick satisfaction, but leaves you emptier with each indulgence. It hijacks your brain's reward system, flooding you with dopamine for doing nothing. No effort, no connection, no growth. Over time, your brain becomes desensitized. You need more stimulation to feel the same reward. And the real world, its relationships, its beauty, its challenges, starts to feel dull in comparison. And perhaps one of the most insidious forms of brain rot today is doomscrolling, endlessly consuming bad news, outrage, fear, and conflict on social media. It feels like staying informed, but in truth, it paralyzes you. It fills your mind with anxiety and helplessness while leaving you too drained to act. Doomscrolling keeps you stuck in a loop of fear. It overwhelms your nervous system and floods your thoughts with worst-case scenarios. And because these platforms are designed to maximize your attention, the more emotionally triggering the content, the more likely you are to stay hooked. You might believe you're being responsible, aware, engaged. But what you're actually doing is feeding a narrative that the world is on fire and you are powerless to stop it. And that belief, that silent surrender, rots your drive to change your own life. But here's the truth. This future isn't inevitable. You can stop the rot. You can take back your mind. Not by deleting every app or moving to the mountains, but by making a decision. A decision to wake up, to be intentional, to replace passive consumption with active living. Start small. One walk without your phone. 1 hour with no background noise. One evening of journaling instead of scrolling. In the silence, your thoughts will feel awkward at first, like strangers in your own house. But over time, they become your allies, your guides, your power. You are not here to be entertained until you die. You are here to create, to love, to fight for something real. Don't let your mind rot in the comfort of endless content. Stand up, reclaim your time, reclaim your attention, reclaim your life. Because once you do, you'll realize clarity was always waiting for you, just beyond the noise. Another powerful, often overlooked contributor to brain rot is video games. Now, video games in themselves are not evil. Like all tools, they have potential for fun, creativity, even connection. But the danger lies in excess and escapism. In many people's lives, games have become an alternate reality that's more exciting, more controllable, and more rewarding than the real world. Why build something slowly in real life when you can level up in seconds? Why face discomfort when you can escape into a fantasy where you are always the hero, always progressing? That's the problem. Video games give you the illusion of achievement without real effort. Your brain celebrates fake wins while your real potential atrophies. The dopamine loops are real, The grinding, the rewards, the visual stimulation, it's all designed to keep you hooked. And like any other form of overstimulation, the more you play, the harder it becomes to focus, to be still, to find joy in simple, ordinary moments. The deeper issue is this: when you invest your best energy into artificial worlds, you starve your real life of attention. You postpone your purpose. You silence your creativity. You teach your brain that escape is better than engagement. One of the most potent contributors to brain rot today is adult content. It promises quick satisfaction, but leaves you emptier with each indulgence. It hijacks your brain's reward system, flooding you with dopamine for doing nothing. No effort, no connection, no growth. Over time, your brain becomes desensitized. You need more stimulation to feel the same reward. And the real world, its relationships, its beauty, its challenges, starts to feel dull in comparison. But it goes deeper than that. Adult content distorts intimacy. It reduces people into pixels, emotions into fantasies, and connection into consumption. It convinces you that instant pleasure is more valuable than long-term purpose. That gratification is a right, not a reward, and in doing so, it chips away at your discipline, your clarity, and your confidence. You are not here to be entertained until you die. You are here to create, to love, to fight for something real. Don't let your mind rot in the comfort of endless content. Stand up, reclaim your time, reclaim your attention, reclaim your life. Because once you do, you'll realize clarity was always waiting for you, just beyond the noise. And beyond that noise, you'll find beauty. You'll find stillness. You'll rediscover the spark of your own imagination and the joy of being fully alive. The world is not a screen. It's not a feed. It's not an algorithm. It's the sound of wind in the trees, the warmth of a sunrise, the laugh of someone you love. And all of it, every moment, is waiting for you. The antidote to brain rot isn't rage. It's wonder, it's presence. It's the quiet power of choosing to be here. You were never meant to be numb. You were meant to feel it all.